Josh Nath here from JR Medical Limited. I am based in Auckland, New Zealand, and I am the Pentax distributor here. Hey look, we've got a new product on the market. It is called the ViVideo. It's a video processor with flexible video scope. So brand new design, brand new features. So we've got the ViVideo CP1000 and the camera scope here VNL9 CP. So the 9 there you will see means 9 French, which is 3mm. So the scope here is actually a nice profile, 3mm profile, so out of diameter. So that's actually really handy because some of these video scopes, they get quite big, even in their routine size. So, yep, I'm Josh. Okay, so you will notice that this system, or this flexible scope here, looks a little bit different. Brand new design, ergonomic. It's been awarded some really high praise overseas. You see the deflection, 120 by 120. So you really need to go any further than that. And thumb operated. And we've got on our index finger on the inside here, we've got 2 buttons, 1 and 2. So with these 2 buttons here, we can program flexible video. We can program videos, photos. You can do enhancement. You can turn digital zoom, etc., etc. Okay, and so they've got a cord here is approximately about 1.5 meters, so there's plenty of give there. We've also show you the little tip here. If my phone's going to show it, it's not too bad. Okay, so this system is capable of recording videos and taking pictures onto a USB stick. If you're wanting to have any extra documentation features, for example playing this straight back, then you'll have to look at a secondary documentation device. So that may be some speech language therapy clinics or something who need some sound, and they need that instantaneous feedback. But otherwise, this system here, I'd suggest this would be really great for ENT clinics, private and public, and speech language therapy too. Look, so the advantages with this are that the pricing is about a third of what you're going to be paying for a typical video camera system. So Pentax they do have a superior system, which is the EPK 3000 Definer with its J series HD 3-chip video scopes. Now, each video scope you'll probably be struggling to get for any less than $28,000 each, and the camera processor itself, I'd say, is about $25,000 to $30,000 in itself. So that's about $60,000 investment. With this system here, you're looking at about a $22,000 investment, including the scope here. So this camera, this processor here, we're looking at about $12,000, and each video scope is about $10,000. So hey, look, it's actually a fantastic pricing if you're wanting to get into video scopes. Now I'm just going to show you a quick video. I'll put it down my throat. Hopefully I can do this okay. That's pretty good one-handed, I thought. So that's a you see the picture quality there is actually really good. I quite like that picture quality. Now, of course, you can manipulate the settings via the little keypad here. We've got a little white balance button that we always press before we start the procedure. But just looking back here, we have got a DVI output VGA, the remote server, and you've got USB inputs there. It's for a keyboard and for the USB and for a foot switch if you need one. Don't think you do though. And you've got 2 more ports here. Alright, so looking into the menu, so to get into the menu, press this button here and it brings up the menu. Okay, so then we can use these left, right, up and down to scroll through. So buttons, got button 1 and button 2. So button 1 I've set up video recording, but if you scroll through you got freeze, exposure control, light on, off, remote output, white balance, no function, zoom plus and zoom minus, and screenshot, and video recording. So I've got that video recording. Button 2 I've set it screenshot. I like to take videos and pictures. I like to keep the settings the same rather than changing them all the time. Picture, so we can adjust the brightness. I like it to be quite bright. Color balance, I like it to be set just under neutral. Some people like it to be a bit redder, probably because they're used to using striker systems in theatre. But you know, I quite like the old, you know, the more natural Storz type colour, which is slightly less than, you know, I don't like that gamma being too high. The edge enhancement, so just I like it to be just under. If you go a bit too enhanced, then it gets a bit grainy, you know. Exposure control, just keep that there. You can turn the picture upside down 180 degrees, and you've got your resolution options, 1080p, which we're on currently, 720p or SXGE. Alright, so the other options here, just time, date, all that type of hoo-ha. Don't really need to worry too much about that. Languages, change your languages in your profiles here, so we can change certain, whoever's using it can set up their own profile. So user 1 might be Josh, and I quite like using it on this particular setting. I've got it on here now. Someone else might not like that exact setting and they might want to use that profile too. Now to get back out of the menu, just press the button here and then we're back on. So I'm just using an HD monitor here. It's a 16:9 aspect ratio. Nothing too special, but yes, this is, dare I say, quite special. It's incredibly easy to use, far easier than your standard video scope, and I think it's a really good catch. Alright, hey, thanks for your time. Bye.